Hey everybody, I hope you are ready for the last 4 weeks of our semester. That's right, only 4 weeks to go. And this week is fun, I think. It's a good one. So first of all, with our spiritual thought, I just wanted to share a little bit about gratitude even when we're having hard times. So it just seems like there's always students, your peers, who are having a hard time. It might be a financial problem, it might be a medical problem, or some family crisis, and it always seems to hit right around now in the semester, right when you're so close to the end, but you just kind of have to push yourself and limp yourself to the end. So if that's you, I want you to know that I am praying for you, and I am hoping that you're getting the blessings that you need and the support that you need. And if it's not you, then I hope that you're feeling grateful that it's not, because it does seem to hit a lot of students for some reason. So with that, with those trials and experiences that maybe are less than ideal, I think there's kind of one way to look at it, which ties into our geology section, which we're starting this week, which is to think about the rock cycle. And if you remember the rock cycle from back in 8th grade science, then you remember that rocks are born from lava as lava cools, and then those might be eroded and turned into sedimentary rocks as those little pieces get cemented together. And then after that, it could become squished and pressurized by lots of layers on top of it and make lots of heat. And heat from underneath the ground can actually change the rock into a metamorphic rock. And eventually, after a long time, that rock can completely change into something new and different, like a diamond is the classic example there. So as we're looking at our lives and these trials that are kind of similar to those hard things that happen to rocks, like getting heated up and melted and eroded, and all those things that change a rock, those things change us too, and hopefully it's changing us into something better than we were before. And that if we let them, then those hard experiences can make us more into what Heavenly Father needs us to be. So I do hope, again, that if you are having a hard time with something in your life, that you're finding that support that you need, and know that we're praying for you. All right, due this week, we have our spiritual thought is due Monday. It's not or a specific question to ask, just write some things that you're thankful for. That'd be awesome. Tuesday, we have our Explore meeting, which is going to be about the formation of the earth. We're going to talk about geology, kind of introduction there. There is an activity that we will be doing together, and a lot of that activity, or some of that activity, is going to be on your Explore quiz. So it'd be good to have that printed out. This is one that I would actually print out. It's a little bit easier to see on a piece of paper. So get that printed out before our meeting on Tuesday at 7, and we'll go over it together. You'll be super prepared for your quiz, and you'll be awesome at it. All right, then Thursday you have your Prepare quiz, which has some reading and video in that Prepare section. And then I keep pulling on my headphones, and I think that's hurting my sound. Okay, so remember that Prepare quiz due Thursday, so that's back to normal this week. And then Saturday, your Explore quiz, and then your Enrich essay, which is about asteroids and dinosaurs, and this time, and the scientific community. That's the thing we're really trying to tie into, is peer review and different scientists working together to try and answer questions. So make sure your paper really focuses on that, and again, not just a summary. But since everyone, again, is reading the same paper, kind of like we did with Penzias and Wilson and the microwave background radiation, we will have the option to do a live discussion next week after our live class. So if you want to do the live discussion, make sure you post live discussion on your paper in the discussion board for your paper this week. All right, then there's the reflection and evaluation, and don't forget to do that little extra credit point. And then also, don't forget the extra credit is due this week if you decided to do the extra credit paper, or if you decided to listen to the podcast only, you can still get 5 points of extra credit just for listening and giving a little bit of some thoughts about it on the discussion board thread in the Q&C board that says extra credit. It's on this week, so that's on L11. And then if you want to do the whole paper, then that's where you're going to post your paper along with your sources. And there's more details about that back in lesson 10. So the details are in lesson 10, but the board itself where you're going to post your paper is in lesson 11. And that's, again, if you do everything, that's 25 points of extra credit. That's a full paper and a discussion board. So if you're missing any of those points, it would be really wise to take advantage of this. And they're kind of fun to listen to anyway, I think. And then a little bit of extra research on the side is always good, right? Scientific analysis. Okay. Sorry, I'm wearing my coat because it's a little chilly and because I didn't want to change out of my exercise clothes. All right. Everybody say bye-bye to Jane. Say bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Jane.
See you later.
See you later.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Have a great day.
Good day.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.